we're going to do a little work on both the Swiss ball and a beach ball. And really the purpose of today is to demonstrate how we can add a little more mobility to our body while adding plasticity, the ability to move. And these are solo training drills. Obviously, you can do them in class, you can do them with friends. However, sometimes it can be a little challenging, especially during COVID, to find a friend to train with. So now the ball becomes your friend. So what I like to do is start off with the Physio ball. And for all of our students out there, I know you remember our Physio ball classes, basically an hour class of mobility, stretching, somatic movement, and calisthenics on the Swiss ball. So you really can do a lot on the Swiss ball, Physio ball. I use these terms interchangeably. So our first drill is designed to open up the spine and just get a little mobility going. So I'll do this first facing the camera. I slide out on the ball and allow my upper body weight to sink. So I want to allow the curve of my back to sink into the ball. I'm just going to hang around a little bit. As I move the ball back, I increase the amplitude of the stretch. I move my arms. I'll do the same thing from the side. Now, as we become a little bit more dynamic, and this is more of what I would consider specifically a kinesthetic experience for martial artists, can be wrestlers, really anybody who's dealing with the human body, particularly down on the ground. So what we do is we start to move around, we're nice and relaxed, and we're keeping a fair amount of pressure on the ball, and we're allowing our body to pretty much form fit with the ball. We can decide in advance where we're going to go, or sometimes the ball actually decides for us. And the important thing to remember is to have as much fun as possible on the ball. So you take your weight out into the danger zone where you actually might feel like you're going to fall a little bit, and then use some of that momentum to ride the ball while staying as relaxed as possible. So if you have a Swiss ball, Physio ball at home, give that a whirl. They're a tremendous workout tool. They will add a lot of mobility, plasticity, flexibility. For instance, just sitting on the ball, we can go right into what we might refer to as a side straddle stretch. So I'm actually pressing into the ball so I don't slide off. I can really feel things elongating on both the hamstring and in the thigh. So this would be combining a stretching movement, basically hamstring and a thigh, with a little bit of plasticity, and then we can quite easily turn it into our mobility and stickability drill. So that would be our first experience with the ball. So next, we're moving on to our beach ball. Quite a bit smaller, quite a bit lighter. So what I like to do, just start on the wall. It's up around my angel wings, and I'm just getting a feel for where I can go with the ball and where the ball can go with me. So we're applying a little bit of pressure, not too much. We're warming up our joints. We can take it down. We can use our head for a little bit of work. Conditioning different parts of our body for contact or light contact. We can decide how fast we're going. Maybe we decide we just want to work our arms a little bit. Work our arm mobility. Or we say, okay, let's just work my backside. A little elbow work, back work. You can even take it down a little bit lower. Lower back work. Front of the body, side of the body. So that's our basic introduction to the ball. So So now, as we evolve more into hand training, timing, kinesthetic movement, of the ball like this can be very reminiscent sometimes of some Qigong movement that's done with Chinese martial arts. So what we're doing here is just very slowly, we're exploring what we can do with the ball. Done slowly, you can start to see a plethora of techniques that are coming out. Of course, it doesn't have to be done just standing. It can be done on the ground. It can be done with a pretty good speed. It can be done really slow and with awareness. So what I would like to suggest to everybody, if you're a martial artist, one tool, I would recommend the little ball. Ultimately, for a home gym investment, a Physio ball and a beach ball, I think beach balls are generally on sale in the season for about $2. Physio ball, a really nice one, is probably $30. There's a company in Rhode Island that I recommend for this type of equipment, foam rollers. Beach balls, $2. Good Physio ball, maybe $30. Maybe at some of the big box stores, $10, $15. But I do recommend Perform Better in Warwick, Rhode Island. They've been around forever. The service is tip-top. I've known Chris, the manager, for years, and you'll be happy with anything that you purchase there. So let's go back over the movement here, starting palms facing, ball in the center. So we've got some lower body movement. Does not have to be. My best and dearest training friends in Rhode Island call this double coupons. In essence, we're getting more bang for the buck. So if I do the standing or kneeling, that's a single coupon. Now what I'm doing is I've added an unstable surface. And of course it's up to me or yourself to make the surface as unstable as you'd like. So we can start off with stable, we're not moving. Then we can say, okay, how much can I move this Physio ball around while also keeping the beach ball in my hands moving? So there's a little bit of an example of double coupon. What I like to suggest for everybody out there, not just martial artists, but anyone who may be watching this, is have fun. Balls are fun, take us back to our childhood. Have fun, play around, see what you can create. And if you have any questions, feel free to contact me. Thank you.